Hello guys, welcome back to my video. So today on the Unreal Engine Survival series, I'm gonna be showing you how to make a tool system. So when there's a specific item that you can grab, which is for example as a pickaxe or an axe or a sword, you can use it to mine specific things. So right now, last episode we made this. When you spam click on this rock, it breaks and drops a small piece of rock, and you can grab it. I'd like to change one thing from the mining part. It's better, I think, to hold click and it mines constantly. That's usually what games make. So I'm gonna open the first person character here. Let's drag it here. Yes. And you see here, mine destructible object. So what you're gonna do is hold Alt and click the press thing, and it will disconnect the input. And now here, add a new variable. Call it is mining, or actually is trying to mine, and then from here you do set is trying to mine. Here will be true, and copy and paste that and make this false and attach to the release. So when you hold the button, this becomes true. As soon as you release it, it becomes false. Now we're gonna right click here, press T and dot, it will immediately show a custom event. Press enter and type in mine objects when button is pressed. You know what? Just call it mine object update. That's more clear and clear to understand. And let's now go to the event tag here and add that mine object update here. Let me organize this. Okay, now we've done that. Now okay, whoops. Now it constantly tries to mine the objects. I'm not clicking at all. It's gonna break automatically. One thing I forgot over here. This is now useless because I haven't used it yet. See here? We need to make a branch over here so that we can only try to mine when you're left clicking, or when this is true. It's trying to mine. So that basically it won't mine only if the player is trying to actually mine. And that's basically it. Here, let me drag this inside. Input for mining or hitting. Yes, like this is supposed to happen like this. Now I have this done out of the way. Now let's make the tool system. Let me prepare an item. Here's an item list here. Yes. Make an item. It's just a temporary thing. You can add anything into it. And then see what do we have here. Let me add this instead because I don't have any textures. The mesh is gonna be, no, that's too huge. Let me try, let's leave it like this, a pillar 50 by 500. And then give it any material. I'm gonna give it whatever, wood. I'm gonna call this mining stick because I have no pickaxe. I have no pickaxe model. This tool is gonna be true. It's not food. How can you eat a tool? I'm gonna leave this as 0.5 because it's gonna be huge. So it's gonna be half the size. F value and S value is gonna be left out. And yep, that's basically it. Let's make the pickaxe types. So when we in the blueprints folder here, you right click and make a new folder and call it enumerations. We add all our enumerations inside. What's an enumeration? Basically like a list. I'm gonna show you right now. When you go to blueprints here and you create new enumeration, we're gonna call this tool types underscore enum, or whatever you want to call it. You add, I'm gonna add 3 things: an axe, pickaxe, and shovel. Swords, all that stuff is gonna be later episodes because we still haven't even created any enemy or animal to use our sword at, so we can't test that. Now we have that. I'm gonna create two more types of destructible objects or mineable objects. Let me go to the data table and add new destructible object. Wait, I have already added this before. Wait, let me make another one over here. Now we have like total of 3 objects here. The first one is the giant rock, giant boulder. The others are gonna be, I'm gonna show it now. This is gonna be for the wood. Let me see, there's no wood. Cylinder, and give it a wood material. What do we have here? And yes, like that. And this one is gonna be, I don't know. I'm gonna give it why not this white capsule? Why not? And give it like a rust. Yes, and the salt content there is something called rust. It's so rusty that it looks like dirt. So sometimes I use that as like as dirt, but not. But instead I'm just gonna go with gravel. Here, gravel. Yes. Now let me duplicate those. Give that the ID of 1. Now we have the things here, and then make another one here and call it 2. Name it 2. Now this is gonna be the dirt. We're gonna add new things to the. Oh wait, forgot something here. See, the drop item. I forgot to add that. Now we have to make new items that, for example, wood or dirt or something like this. Gonna make another one here. This needs to be called 7, ID of 7. And this is gonna be wood, and give it like a, I don't know, wall. Wait, that's the icon. Wait, and then give it, what was it? Wood, right? Wood. Does it have wood here? Yes, like that. Now let me find something that looks like wood. Let me give this a cylinder shape. Yes, and the material will be wood. I'm gonna put the same wood as the structural object material, and add another one, and call that dirt, or what? I'm gonna call it earth. Ground, like that. Give it an icon of, I don't know, gravel. Is there a gravel? Yes, there is. Mesh is gonna be, what is the mesh gonna be? Let's give it a rock mesh, but with a different material. We give it a gravel material, so like it's like a clump of gravel or something like that. And let me make the scale the same as the actual rock here. 0.2. It says here 0.2, so I'm gonna do this here. This is a scale, the size scale for the gravel or ground here. I typed ground. Oops. Now we save here. Now we see the ID of the wood here, 7. So we go here for the wood object and give the drop item as 7. And for the ground here, this has the ID of 8. Let me put here for the clump of dirt, give it ID of 8 here. Now this should work. See, now I can make it have different health, so that some things break fast, some things break slowly. I'm gonna give this 75 and this one 50. Now as you can see, we need a way to determine which object needs which type of tool. So we see here, there is this needs shovel, and this needs axe, and this needs a pickaxe, something like that. We go to our structure of the destructible object and add a new variable. It's gonna be ToolMineType. we're gonna give it the tool type enum, the ones we made before. There's an axe, pickaxe, and shovel. Oh wait, forgot something really important here. Wait. This is really important. I forgot something here. And the enumerations here. We forgot to add a new one. I'm gonna call it hand. So that you can make destructible objects that you can mine with your hand instead of just forcing you to use a tool. So I'm gonna add that. Now since let me make the hand to be at the top, so because it's like the main priority. Because like it's the default, it should be the default. Give it a hand. Yes. This is the default, it's gonna be the hand. Now we go back to our destructible object list. Now we have a new parameter to change for the rock and give it a pickaxe. And the wood is gonna be the axe, and the ground, the gravel thingy is gonna have a shovel. We have two options. Either we allow the player to mine the object but very slowly and doesn't drop, same way as what Minecraft does, or it doesn't mine at all. I'm gonna make it so that it mines slowly and doesn't drop at all. This is way better. We need to check what's the player holding. Get selected item ID. We get selected item ID here, and we get item info here. Get item info, which we can get the information of our item. Oh yes, forgot. It says here is tool, but we forgot to add an output here so that we can know which tool is it. So let me go back, not the item list here. We go, where is it here? Instead of is tool, we are gonna add the enumeration. Is tool variable is just like a temporary thing. The is tool boolean variable. So you gotta go to blueprints, structure, and go to the item var. Let me delete this tool. I hope it is. I haven't used it at all, so that it won't bug out or something like that. Something glitches. Bring it up here. Instead of a boolean, add the enum we made. Where was it? Tool types enum, or whatever you called your variable. I'm gonna call this tool type. Yes, tool type. Now we don't have to check whether it's a tool or not. So basically now everything is a tool. So we do here an equal enum. See here a hand, axe, shovel. Now the item we check if it's compatible with it has the same tool as the destructible object. So we do here select float, yes, add that. So if this is equal to that, it's gonna be true. From here we get the object ID. Object ID is basically the ID of the mineable object. And then get object info. Yes, this is object info. This is gonna be a mess over here. Let me make some space and split this so that we can get the information. So if the selected item you're holding has the same tool type as what it requires here, we give it like 10 damage or something like that. Whatever. Wait. Give it. Let's leave it 10. And if it's like a wrong tool type, it doesn't match, we give it like, I don't know, 1, 2 damage. And now it's gonna break slowly, but still it would drop the item. See, let me try that. Okay, the game froze. Oh, come on, crashed. Why? No. things crash sometimes, but now at least I have saved the stuff I needed. At least I didn't lose anything. Let me check if I lost anything. Here, let me check. Seems all good, yes. Data table, item list. See the mining stick we made here? This uses hand. I'm gonna change this to a pickaxe. Now when I... Wait, I forgot to spawn it. Wait, hold on. Let me copy those. Make it like some mining sticks. 7, or... Yes, this one. Oh, those are huge. Hold on. Oh wait, they have no collision or physics. What? Try to simulate physics on whatever it's called. Oh, okay. The mesh I chosen is like is not compatible with physics, so I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna make it compatible with physics. Let me show you how. You go to this mesh is found in the starter content, and you go to the architecture part. And here is the pillar. It's called the pillar here. Now see, when I give a simple collision, it doesn't have any simple collision. See this purple thing or whatever it's called, whatever color it is. This basically it's set by default as complex collision as simple. When you do that, physics is not compatible, so you do project default. Now it doesn't have any collision. So what you're gonna do is go over here, the collision tab over there, and add box simplified collision. Now we have an actual collision box. If it's green, if it means it works with physics. Now when I play here, now it has physics here. Whoa, those are weird. What's going on? Here the physics is wonky for some reason. Okay, now I have a mining stick on my hand. It's not showing, it's only showing on the top over there. But anyway, this is for a pickaxe, so if I try to mine this, it finishes quickly. But for example, this thing, it takes a really long time. But we haven't finished yet. Now, when it finishes mining, see it dropped the actual wood. And let me make the wood mesh different because it looks way too similar. And give it this shape of a pipe here, and yes, like that. So basically, whenever the tool type is incompatible, it breaks slowly. If it's compatible, it breaks normally. Let me make the mining stick to be an axe. When I try to mine let me take one. If I try to mine the giant boulder, it's gonna take a really long time. See, it's still not breaking. I'm trying to mine it and it's not working. Now it works. This should not drop. I'm gonna do something about it later. See here? This, I have to wait. Now, see, this one happened quickly. We just mined for like few hits and it breaks. This one will take a while because the tool type is not compatible. I need a shovel for that. Shovel tool type. So now, let's make it so that it doesn't drop whenever it's not compatible. You see here? Instead of doing that here in Eventic, we check that. Let me make a custom variable here. Custom event, I mean. And call that check if object is destroyed, or actually destroy object, like that. And now we add an input for the custom event. We call that is tool type compatible, like that. Now over here we make a branch it will only drop before the spawn actor here. It will only drop if it's compatible. Over here, boom, we save, close this, and we go back to the first person character. Now see, if I try to mine this, it will not break or at all, because this is not updating right now. So it will now, instead of updating per tick, it updates whenever you hit it. See over here, I'm gonna, like, from the structured object, update. No, what? No, that's not it. Destroy object. What did I call it? Wait. Destroy object. Yes, I'm gonna change its name because this doesn't make sense. Update. Destroy object update, meaning that it will check if it updates whether it updates the object and see if it's broken or not. Update. Destroy object update. That's it. Now see here, we drag this statement here, and voila, it works now. What? Oh yes, I forgot to attach this here. Now when I play, I go grab my stick here. This mining stick is for what actually? Let me check. It's over here. It's a shovel right now. Let me full screen this, and if I try to mine this constantly, after a while it's gonna break and will not drop anything at all. But when I go here, this shovel, my right now I'm mining with my bare hands, it will not drop. See, if I go grab my mining stick, which is basically a shovel, if I try to mine this, it drops. If I try to mine that, it will not. So that's basically it. That's the basic tool system. Later on, I'm gonna expand this and add like multiple tier types, meaning that you can change a value and it becomes like stronger. Like, for example, like the difference between a stone pickaxe and an iron pickaxe. Basically, the iron pickaxe is much stronger, so it mines faster. I'm gonna make this next episode. So that's basically all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you understood this, and see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.